Alright, I'm back with Far Cry 4 Part 2. So in the last part I kind of started talking, rambling about early 2010s games and other early 2000s games that I kind of both liked and disliked. Not a fan of Halo 3, but I do like a lot more shit like this, where they focused more on just awesome details, refining shit, making it look better, and still having it run well, even on, fairly low end hardware. And I like how they used a lot of real life history instead of just weird, made up, slanted horse shit like they do now. Where a lot of this shit, if they actually do use real history, it's always like the 1960s to constantly tell you that racism is still a thing and you should be concerned. Like, who fucking cares? Just fucking start shooting shit, dude. Don't need this fucking weird, lame anime shit. Oh yeah, also I gotta do these towers. Like, yo, fucking penis politics in a fucking video game where you shoot people? Dude, what the fuck are you smoking? Hop on Far Cry 4 and go ride elephants, you know? Yo. Oh yeah, and the one guy who looks like he's gay and sounds like it too actually likes pussy. Crazy idea, but it's almost like that's how real life works, so. Oh, he looks and sounds fruity. Yeah, but he's not gay, so it's like every game now. Yeah, if they made Far Cry 4 today, pagan men would 100% be gay and fucking molest you for some fucking reason. Like, okay, it happens in reality, but I don't need to fucking see that. Whoop-de fucking do. Oh yeah, and of course he would have like 17 like dead goat heads for some reason, praise Satan. But he would also be Donald Trump at the same time. Who fucking knows? Like these people just gotta get off Twitter. Get off Twitter. Go back to making fun video games where I can ride elephants and kill British motherfuckers who are also Indian. Like this. I mean, look at that fucking skyline, man. See what I mean here? Oh, we gotta go meet Caillou. So I'm gonna go meet Caillou over here. He's just a kid who's 4. Alright. So before I go meet Caillou, I'm gonna go put the helicopter right here. Alright. Perfect landing. Okay, thankfully this one didn't fucking take off this time. Anyway, so I'm gonna go meet Caillou and find out the mysteries of Anakin Skywalker. That's a good idea. Oh yeah, they also thank you for shit that you do, like climbing a cool ass radio tower. Which, crazy idea. It's almost like actions have consequences in games like these, and when they want you to focus on that and they actually pay attention, maybe you don't always see the impact of your choices, but when you hear, like, hey, dude, thanks for taking Pagan Min's voice off the radio towers, I appreciate it. That's good. I like that. They don't do that now. They're just like, oh, sorry, you weren't gay enough today. Fuck you. Or, like, what? Like, why is it constantly, like cartoon characters just getting pissed off? Or like, oh, we have to say, random Scooby snacks. Zinger. Who fucking cares? Like, I'm an adult. If you sell me a fucking adult game, I can handle edgy and mature shit in it. I'll tell you why it is, because fucking China. Fucking Winnie the Pooh doesn't like it. You know where to stick it. So basically, older shit like this, when they still didn't have retarded Chinese limitations on them, they could show it for whatever the fuck it was. They could do cool shit like this. Have this guy with beard physics here. Fucking Temple of Doom over here. I'm gonna go meet the Mario Bros. Like, who fucking cares? It's a video game. Oh no, it's gonna have such an impact on society. Maybe the fucking Chinese society who gets offended by fucking everything over there in the government. So no shit. You have to feel so offended for the sake of some random Chinese people who are halfway across the fucking world. No, I don't have to do shit. This is a free country. Your problem, not mine. You make it my fucking problem. We have a problem, Ubisoft. Players should get used to not owning their games. Remember, this is why people are saying piracy is correct. It's not. It's a reaction to what's happening. Piracy is illegal. You shouldn't fucking do it unless you want to go to jail. And naturally, constantly saying where all the good shit is so the feds know what the fuck to do with it is not a good idea. If I were doing something illegal, chances are I would probably be kind of discreet about it and probably not fucking say it aloud. So, just saying, YouTube, maybe you shouldn't be telling the feds what the fuck you're doing with all this pirated shit. Otherwise, you're not going to be pirating it for very long. Me, on the other hand, I was able to get this shit working from the disc. Still works, actually. Because, hey, I'm an adult. I just want to buy a game. Crazy idea, but I actually own this one. Alright, so I'm gonna go take their fucking offering basket here. And we're gonna go walk through the Temple of Doom here. See, they didn't have to fucking do this, but they did. They put some cool shit in here. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna head ahead right here without them. Go on and see whatever the fuck we have here today on the menu. I know, right? And that's the funny thing. This is a game that literally, if it was made today, would proceed to have every single one of the things from this game in it, but then proceed to use it as an excuse to say and do repulsive and disgusting weird shit with Tumblr characters. You know, have some character's asshole in your face, fetishize robots for some fucking reason, or just have a bunch of weird zany shit that makes no fucking sense and is not cohesive or a coherent experience whatsoever. Meanwhile, this game actually fucking uses every single one of these things that normally I would be critical of, but isn't fucking weird. You can tell the people when the game turned off were not just gonna go out on the streets and fucking literally kill people because they don't like them today. You know, it's just, I would think, like, you know, there's a bit of a nuance here where you can have a circus come to town, but also not want clowns to stab people. Like, as a fucking, you know, you have an action game or an action movie with an actor, it'd be fucking weird if that actor then proceeded to go outside and start committing mass murder. You know, just saying. Exactly, see? See, I like this guy and what he's telling you. This is some good shit. I mean, it's the kind of thing that, like, so many of these spiritual gurus will fucking say on YouTube, but, like, common sense, man. If it was so fucking common, you think people would use it. Some fucking cool ass wheel. I think the lesson that they want you to take mostly from this little tour guide is everything in moderation. And naturally, these people who are in this country here in the case of Kurat are not practicing that. And most people who make and fucking play games now are not either. They're taking things to extremes and excess, and it's totally ruining them. Whereas when this console generation with the Xbox One actually started, it actually was really complicated and nuanced, which made it stupidly interesting. Like, seriously, it's not just, okay, it's black and white. People in World War One who were not America are immediately bad. Like, they were just saying they're just all people. Don't fight wars. Crazy fucking idea, I know, but they didn't immediately just say, yeah, America is the good guys. It wasn't just America is bad, like, for fuck's sake. Is that all you can fucking say now, Ubisoft? How daring, how brave. And how incredibly fucking disingenuous, because what the fuck is most of your portfolio from the last 30 fucking years? Oh yeah, Splinter Cell, Tom Clancy, fucking Far Cry for fuck's sake. Basically most of their fucking portfolio that they have sold. It'd be like if McDonald's this past 5 years decided that all of a sudden they're just gonna like not sell good burgers anymore. They're still gonna sell burgers because they need to make rent. You know, they're gonna fucking instead just start putting in a bunch of goat shit, a bunch of cow piss. You know, start poisoning their cheeseburgers and try to really get you to not go to their burger joint. Meanwhile, across the street and every other fucking restaurant doesn't have a problem. It's just that one. But then over years and years of time, people start looking at McDonald's and realizing, oh shit, people will just eat cow feces or dog shit or, you know, whatever the fuck. Oh, I guess we can just start fucking taking a nice fucking vomit in your KFC, or we could just rub your fucking, you know, pizza on some like unwashed socks. Like, no. You know, that's just not okay, but that's what fucking games are doing. It's like, guys, how about we just over at Ubisoft, because you're still mostly employed by dudes, despite you trying to say otherwise. It's like, oh, we need to be so apologetic to these people who don't fucking care, who will literally just go work another job elsewhere in 3 fucking months after they get fired and or leave. You know, like, who fucking cares? They go to a third world shithole. Like, okay, they go to OnlyFans if they fucking need money. Do you think they give a shit? No, of course not. Like, they're just in it for the money. They don't fucking care about the quality of the games. And it shows. You apply the same logic to anything else, it's same shit. Yeah, see, they don't have a problem showing the religious shit like it should be. They're killing a goat, and then, you know, to stop the demon Yulung here. So there you go. It's an intricate, nice little tour guide that doesn't feel weird and preachy.
Your father understood, but more than that, he inspired others by his deeds. Think hard on what you see, Najee.
See, this is the sort of thing. You're in control of this situation here. This isn't weird and preachy. It's just like a quick 5-minute little thing here. And then, alright, just think about it. Think about this stuff. It's some basic advice, you know, whatever. Cool visuals, you know, wall murals, whatever the fuck else. Not shoving in weird degenerate imagery, not shoving someone's weird fucking cartoon fetish in your face. You know, just being civilized, for fuck's sake. And then having some cool little, you know, shit that they want to show you. Because, like, that's all I ask with these games, is that they're fun and entertaining and have cool little, cool little interesting shit, you know, cool worlds to go explore. Now, in this case, I gotta hurry up, pick up the pace, because they're gonna go, attack our fucking weapons cache. Yeah, I'm gonna take out their fucking truck. Oh shit. Alright. Oh fuck, that's a good guy. My bad. There we go. See if that gets him. Oh fuck. I'm gonna die. Can I fucking stick it? Oh shit. Yep, they're ganking me. Ah shit. There we go. Fucking shoot him. I gotta get this other bomb before he blows it up. I also like the little indicator that a guy is trying to fucking blow up shit by hearing the little bomb sound. Also, this is why I use a grenade launcher, because I'm not good at this fucking game. I'm also not good at fucking aiming on a controller, so that helps. Oh, hey, buddy. Oh yeah, see what I mean? Right in front of it. Fuck's sake. That's real embarrassing. There we go. That's easier. Fuck's sake. So what happens when I use shitty, cheap third world controllers? But there you go. Third party MSI controller that sucks dick, and I'm too lazy to go grab anything else. At least until it dies. Alright, just throw grenades at him. Oh fuck. Wrong button. Use the driller. Alright, I'm gonna go blow this guy up. You're fired. Yeah, the guy was going to set a bomb. There we go, his fucking light machine gun giving me trust issues. He's going for another one. Hey, buddy. Alright, let me go help him out. Through the fires we go. Through the fire and the flames. Go ahead. Better kill me. Come kill me. Come on, come get me. Waiting for you. Get up. Well, get down, boy. You're fired. Alright, got him. Killed his friend. I think this is the last guy. And of course, he's made himself the biggest target he can, so I have a special weapon for him. So these guys were all over the doors. I'm going to do the world's slowest 360 knife toss. There we go. Awesome. Alright, so before I return to Caillou, I'm going to go and fucking grab all their shit, because ammo is not cheap in this game. I would like to search this vaguely Indian man who is not doing tech support, so naturally he was drafted into the fucking army to fucking work for pagan men. There we go. Excellent. Ammo. Gonna need that. Of course, we'll need to see what else is over there. We got some fucking cotton to pick. And, like, fucking 7 AK-47s. Love it when the guns just stack up like that, too. Like, there's that, Longinus dude who's, a little kooky. And, you know, he starts preaching with guns and Jesus, so basically that's about anybody in the South. What I like about this stuff, right, is, you know, this does all the shit that nowadays I would probably fucking hate, but it actually does it well and makes it matter. Because instead of it just being a bunch of pointless, you know, fuck you, you're bad, if we do this stuff that we know we're good at, well, fuck you anyway. Like, here there's actually a reason to it. There's actually some merit behind what they've done. They were trying to push tech forward. They were trying to make next-gen shit that mattered. It looked good on a visual and technical level. It ran well. Instead of it just being, here's another game we need to put out to fill the financial quota, even though it was, you can see shit that's actually, like, it matters, right? Like, dense, detailed worlds, more physics interactions, hair, higher quality graphics, more shit in the environments.
You see,
That's awesome.
this is what happens when people abandon religion.
Oh, for sure.
It could have been so much worse. Thank you.
Yeah. These people warn about the very things they became. How ironic. I mean, he's right. You know, if religion is outlawed by death, well, I mean, what the fuck you gonna have to believe in then? Just killing each other. Act like fucking cavemen. You see how long you'll last then. Have fun. You won't last 3 days. But I like this kind of shit. Actions have consequences here. Oh, yeah.
That place is a symbol for our people. They need to see stability. Your father understood that. He could have used more men like you in the war.
Yeah. And, you know, I like these ribbons. Like, it's not just colorful and bright and cartoony. No, these fucking ribbons are all ripped. Like, this shit's actually worn and dirty. What I like about this is they also have, like, some writing on there, too. Like, it's not just, okay, here's flat, two-dimensional garbage with nothing else. It's not trying to look like some shit from the 1930s or without even understanding why any of that actually looked or, looked charming or was decent in the first place. It's just like, hey, let's just fucking steal Mickey Mouse and not do it as well. Oh shit, that's a big ass truck. Better go get that motherfucker. Big ass truck. Now he's getting away. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot driving controls. It's a good thing I did not have any ammo in this motherfucker, because if I did, I would have been dead. Yeah. Well, hey, ammo's not cheap, but at least I got one of them. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what we got here. But yeah, it's like earlier on in the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 generation, they were actually pushing some really adult shit into these games, really mature themes. And not just that, but they were really complex and interesting to think about. They were really nuanced, they were really creative, and they certainly had to come up with interesting excuses for you to shoot people. Now they don't even think about it. If they have most of this shit from the Xbox 360, it's really only an afterthought because somebody 20 years ago was actually thinking with the head above their waist instead of the one below it. And knew what the fuck they were doing, because putting a bunch of weird, creepy, gay anime shit into a fucking video game is just cancer. Alright, so over here we've got... Oh. You know, I think that might just be the truck that tried to get away from me. No auto drive and a helicopter. But we do have a nice drive-by. A flyby shooting, even better. Let's see if he goes for it. Oh, he sure is. I don't think I can get him. Nah. Might as well not waste the ammo. I would like to switch to the grenade. Thank you. Yeah, I bet you he's just wrapping around. I'm curious, now that I think of it. Because you can just fucking use a helicopter, right? Guess there's an alarm over here. You set the helicopter, don't exactly have much of a clearing, so I'll go like right here. There we go. Let's just hope no cars run that shit over. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's just hope no cars run that shit over, because I would like to get this outpost and get more free guns from kooky old black dude and one tooth. There we go. See? And there's all the alarms disabled. No, he's not. You're hallucinating. That's correct. You didn't see shit. And there we go. Guy got fucking killed by a wolf off screen. I heard. The only thing I heard was ah, and then he died, and then I fucking win. You know, half of that shit, it was just, I was like, I think it spent more time just scouting out the place with the fucking helicopter than I did actually freeing it. And it turns out there's only one fucking alarm. Wonderful. And of course, you know, here, this is where they make the cocaine and the crystal meth and heroin. So, I mean, no shit. They fucking make their opium. Yeah, keep banging the life alert button, lady. Get in line. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, went and did that tiger mission. You're a fucking rip-off, bitch. Liar. You know, I figured I would easily get a bunch of tiger skins because you needed to go and have somebody kill tigers, but unfortunately there are a specific rare kind of tiger that does not allow you to easily craft shit that you might actually want. Which is a crazy idea, but it's almost like what you do is, you know, you fucking go to a place, and when you want to get perhaps, oh gee, I don't know, like a tiger skin because you're trying to fucking get, you know, some shit in your crafting bag, you know, sorted out, and it says it needs like 3 fucking tiger sky, you know, sky, you see, needs a fucking sky tiger or whatever, right? Or you need 2 tigers to get heavy ammo, or you need tigers to get, you know, other ammo, or whatever the fuck else, right? And you can't exactly fucking get the tiger shit. Well, you can see why I might get a little pissed off, because instead of being able to fucking craft what I want, it gives me some fucking specific rare diseased tiger that's fucking worthless, that doesn't allow me to craft a fucking explosive bag or tiger, you know, bag or whatever the fuck it is. 3 different fucking bags that I guess if you did technically craft it out of whatever fucking pelts would look like some weird Frankenstein horseshit. You know, you can't fucking do it. Why? Because apparently diseased leather doesn't fucking work. It's still a tiger. I got your fucking tiger. Now give me what I want. No, I can't do that now. Why? Because fuck you. That's why. Anyway. Now that I've got this outpost cleared, that's a fast travel point, and that should be a lot more convenient. And I found that despite, you know, the Scorpion not exactly having, like, its own fucking yellow thing by default, it's pretty decent, even the shitty one here. And the one later on you get is also pretty nice. Well, hey puppy. Yeah, Mind helping me? Sent in the big dog here tonight. Oh yeah. Fuck off. Oh, you ain't leaving alive, motherfucker. Get your scrawny ass back here, you fuck. No one fucks with 3 of spades and lives. Opt up, eh, brother? Yeah, fuck. I think Indian Jones and fucking Miriam over yonder are gonna go fuck off. So, all right. Let's see what the next place on the list. Oh yeah, fucking bell tower. So outpost. Now let's go get Taco Bell. Oh no, Eagle. Computer have virus. Equal 4Cry4. Oh, 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 oh. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Oh yeah, day-night cycles. That's another thing that games don't do anymore. Yet seemingly, well, they could do that just no problem on an Xbox 360 or, I mean, hell, even a Xbox One. It's quite the impressive thing that so many could do without using a fucking retarded cartoon style as a crutch for shitty, poor game and environmental design. Because when you lack time, talent, and a shit to give, well, just start, spamming a bunch of big cartoon tits everywhere. Then make them vaguely foreign like it's Far Cry 4 without understanding the whole point behind that shit. Outsourcing. Maybe don't do it. Family relationship stuff, Maybe include that, but also, like, not fucking include weird kink shit, because that totally throws me off the experience. Like, if I see that shit in a game, it means you don't care about your world, you don't care about your setting, you just wanted some vaguely foreign sexual woman in high heels and a thong. I mean, a lot of medieval games will do this, where they have some enchantress kind of character. And it totally throws me off the whole experience, because you have, like, every dude being, like, fully clothed with armor and all this other shit. But then, it fucking means nothing. Never heard this propaganda. Didn't know Pagan Min has actually on this tower. I thought he was only on the later ones. No, anyway. As I was saying, it's like with medieval games, like what they will often do is like they'd have every dude is like a knight or some wizard. They have clothing. There's no problem with that. The second there's a woman or like some sort of witch or enchantress character, yeah, no clothing allowed or very little. They use that as a crutch for just no fucking character whatsoever. Like, oh yeah, this character isn't actually a good fucking character, but if they have tits, well, who fucking cares? Oh yeah, and gay people were totally a thing in the medieval ages, right? No they weren't. They got fucking killed. No they weren't. If you were fucking caught doing witchcraft and Satan shit back in the medieval days, you were dead. No exceptions. Yet they feel some weird need to like insert this horse shit into a medieval game, even though it literally makes no fucking sense, but whatever. See, if they're not busy doing that, it's oftentimes like never fucking doing an army game. If it is an army game, everybody has the most retarded, flamboyant mohawk. They're usually in an exosuit. They totally want to ruin advanced warfare for some fucking reason. And usually it's weirdly futuristic. Characters are vaguely gay. For some reason, if there is anybody who is like now, some attractive female, they have to be a lesbian. No exceptions. If they're not a lesbian, then they're transgender. Obvious quotas and other bullshit is fucking obvious and feels incredibly weird, staged, and forced. Just forced in. I mean, like, people like this exist, but guess what? Do they look like a fucking retard? No, because they're just normal people. And, maybe treating them as if every fucking character in your game has to look in this super fucking weird, flamboyant way is just retarded. and only draws attention to real-world shit like furry conventions and other degenerate nonsense. Like, this shit's been recognized at a federal level since, like, 2012, so I don't know what the fuck the activism is about. Like, okay, you already got what you wanted. Let's see here, as a recording, 14 fucking years ago. Alright, yep, we get it, you like Obama. Okay, guy's not been president for quite some time. What gives? Like, could you, if you all like Obama, could you at least go back to the fun games you were making during that time? Like some Splinter Cell or Tom Clancy or, some fun-ass racing games or some other shit? Oh, no, we can't do that because you shouldn't own games. Alright, well, I guess you shouldn't get any money. Makes that really simple. But I still am going to play games like these because they find, they happen to have incredibly intricate and very interesting shit in them. Meanwhile, a game now would just be the most mundane horseshit. I always come back to a game like this and find some of the most interesting shit. And you never know. I mean, there are dirty games that looked, like something I would really enjoy. There were tons of first-person shooter games, especially on my Abandonware, I thought would be really interesting. There was this one called, I think it was 7552, that looked really interesting, but it didn't play well. It was like Vietnamese Call of Duty 2. You basically play as the Vietnamese people as they get liberated from the British, and then you eventually fight in the Vietnam War against America. Which, hey, that's pretty cool. Seemed like a neat premise for a game. I play it. It just wasn't fun. It also performed like garbage, though. I'm sure that was more to do with whatever was going on with my CPU. So, oh yeah, hey, look at that. Totally dynamic event there. He killed some tapir. So I'm gonna kill him. Oh, it's a tiger. Hey, buddy. You're fired. There we go. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, this is what Far Cry 4 was about. Like, look at that. Look at this shit. Like, look at the hair. Pushing tech forward. Doing some cool shit. They didn't really do this in Far Cry 3 as much, now did they? Alright, we got a problem now. This puppy bites. You better run for the hills. Run for mommy now, motherfucker. Oh, killed the eagle. But yeah, see, pushing details and graphics forward, because that's really where the Xbox 360 was lacking. Performance and graphics. They certainly were doing good, but it was mostly good for the sake of the hardware they had. The AI also suffered as a result of the CPU, and it kind of became more repetitive, mostly due to technical limitations. But the brief moment where these were lifted is when you could start to really see them fucking bump their shit out to the max. I mean, look at how far those trees go. All the fucking way out there. Like, that's crazy. Look at that shit. And the view distance, even on the PlayStation 3, I would say, like, about, kind of like right there is where it becomes more... Where's this pupper? Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing? Get the fuck off of me. Sit down, boy. You're going to the pound. Stabby, stabby. Shave my nuts, bitch. Anyway. Fucking shaving a haircut. 2 bits. That's what that is. Anyway. Oh, and the Indian reinforcements. Think they heard my hunting escapades. Hey, buddy. Sleeping on the job, are we? Take a dirt nap. You're fired. Sir, oh, there's another guy up here. Alright, hold on. I'll get back to my point in just a second. But yeah, graphics and details, really, and it's what I liked with these earlier Xbox One games. It's really what they were trying, because, they had to sell you a new console, so naturally, They're trying to sell their game on the new console and make it superior to the last gen. You could really see that the limits of the 360 were being lifted with games like these, and it shows with the PC version, the Xbox One, and PlayStation 4 versions. The graphics and visuals immediately are a massive fucking improvement. And the amount of details and shit going on, I mean, before in Far Cry 3, a lot of shit was just nailed down. Meanwhile, now you can just fucking shoot shit right open. There's boxes everywhere, eagles, animals are everywhere, more high quality animals, the graphics are better. I like that stuff. And people are like, well, it's not so creative or whatever, and I just don't fucking care. Because they're the kind of people who will never be happy. So it's like, just good enough. You can keep making a game forever, but what the fuck's that gonna do? It's just gonna bore the shit out of you. It'll never finish it. Perpetual beta testing, like Valve, I think is a great example of a company that's fallen victim to this kind of shit. Or maybe not so much victim, because they're the bad guys after all. And they've really perpetuated this garbage, where Portal 2, I think, was the game that kind of was the light bulb moment to me. Because they never really gave a shit about game development. Most of the shit they were making was derivative of someone else, who ended up doing it better a year later. So realistically, with Portal 2, it's like, well, you look at like what they're fucking saying with Portal 2, really all they cared about instead of the games, because why the fuck would you throw away so many opportunities to work with other companies or publishers, unless it wasn't about them not working well with others as much as it was they couldn't make legalized human testing and get away with it, so they used video games as a scapegoat for it. Human experimentation is illegal for very fucking obvious reasons, but if it's in a video game, who fucking cares? You can just write it off as it's a video game, so why do you care? Because that's fucking illegal and you shouldn't do it. No shit, right? Oh, well, why do you care about doing things that are illegal? You're not doing them, are you? Like, do I fucking look and sound like Gabe Newell? Am I the fucking leader of the Valve Corporation? Oh no, I'm not. Well, crazy idea. But hey, I mean, Gabe Newell's gonna fucking steal my games. I guess I'll steal his fucking face. Turn it into a three-eyed butthead alien. I mean, if people are gonna have cartoon avatars, make them look ugly. Make them look funny. Like, didn't they used to do that with Shrek? Oh yeah, they did. They used to have really retarded juvenile Shrek animations where Shrek would, in Source Filmmaker, do weird shit to other characters because why the fuck not? Like, okay, you're trying to say that anime is sexy. No, they're not. They're fucking ugly as shit. Like, you think I want to fuck some bitch who looks like Slender Man? Take away the eyes, and take away the hair, and take away the mouth, and every one of them looks the exact fucking same. Slender Man. Yeah, big turn off. Where the fuck did I put my helicopter? I need to remember. I think it was over here in the bushes. Slightly down the hill. Might have been in the trees. It would pop up on the mini-map. Where is this motherfucker? Hey. Where are you, buddy? Sure about that? Is it gonna allow me to shoot him through the tree? Like, jeez Louise. Fucking any day now, Far Cry 4. Alright, there we go. So it's over here. Anyway, I was just saying. Like, the whole thing with Portal 2, you look at it, it's about human testing. It explains every bit of bad behavior and shitty lapses in judgment that Valve have had over the past decade, because that's really what they gave a shit about. They just used games as an excuse to test people for whatever the fuck they felt like. Why the fuck do you think when they lock people in a room and just say nothing, that their games kind of feel stagnant and boring and played out? Or at least why I think that. Too many people would think, oh, these guys are really innovating, they're creative. They're using the same exact physics system since Half-Life 2 and never iterating on it. Even Counter-Strike 2. Like, this is supposed to be next-gen game. They've had like 20 fucking years to make Source 2. And that's what they fucking come out with? A fucking skin pack, some slightly better lighting that looks like a fucking third grader made it in Unity? Looks awful. And then the characters look like shit too, and they start making everybody look like a fucking Barbie doll or a G.I. Joe character. And not even like the cool G.I. Joe, like some Rise of Cobra shit with like the cool fucking Michael Bay lighting. Nah, I don't even bother. Like, if it was like that, alright, awesome, I'd be on board. It's not like here. Like, this whole game looks like it's got the Michael Bay lighting. I'm looking at Counter-Strike 2 and I'm wondering where the fuck are the shadows? You know? If there are shadows, they're so bright that it looks like it's full bright. The whole game looks like it's not, it doesn't even have lighting. Meanwhile, you look at CSGO, there's these very dark, deep shadows that are all over the place, and over the years they decided to remove most of the details from the game, and as a result the quality stagnated, because even when they did have those details, the game underneath was not substantive enough because they lacked content. They lacked content, and the game just felt way too basic for what it was. Which basically, in practice, Counter-Strike really didn't innovate since Source. I mean, Source was the last one they were actually trying, and then Counter-Strike Online 2. Outside of Counter-Strike Online 2, which was some, bootleg made in Korea, mostly for the sake of Korean game laws and censorship and whatever the fuck else, they could only do so much, so it's like, alright, that's like the one that was actually trying. They actually made a lot of community shit into proper stuff that was in the game. Plus, they didn't, feel the need to remove more shit for some reason. They just added more cool shit, and there you go. Now you can play as this character, you play as that character, you have cool weapons, you have a bunch of new weapons. Like, AR-57, P90, you have a fucking AA-12. You have all of these really awesome weapons. More content, and that's the cool shit. They remastered a bunch of they also remastered a bunch of the existing maps. They didn't remove maps for some fucking reason. You still got the pool party. You have a bunch of new shit added. So that's exactly what a sequel should do. Add new shit. Like, why would you fucking remove it if it's gonna be the same game? Like, if it's the exact same game, but, okay, you've decided it's in a new engine or whatever, well, okay, well, add shit to it. Oh, well, our engine can't handle that. You had 20 fucking years to figure out how to make your engine handle it. Tough shit. But that Valve doesn't say shit. They don't do a damn thing other than perpetuate a bunch of child gambling. Nobody likes CSGO. They fucking tolerate it because they don't know what else to fucking play, so like a nervous tick, they go back to it. Oh, it's just a game where I shoot shit. There are better ones like this. Have some fucking class. Or, they'll just take away whatever the fuck they feel like. Oh, you don't care about having basic standards? Well, neither do we, so let's just take your computer. Windows 11. Great example. Oh, you don't care about shitty fucking user interfaces? Alright, so let's make one that's so inconvenient that no one would want to fucking use it. Unless they were forced to do their job, like video editing or photography. And, or they had to at their office, because if they didn't fucking, have a copy of Windows 11, they wouldn't be able to use Windows because of some licensing agreement. And if they pirate Windows 10 because it's out of support, well, you're screwed. You're going to federal prison. I love these little, fucking flybys and shows like these. Like, seriously, this shit's cool. Now, I probably will end this part after this flyby simply because of, what the fuck is the next part gonna be if not half of, this shit just being me going to radio towers and clearing it out, right? So, regardless of just other shit that's of interest to me and, how it compares to now, I think when I'm playing a game like this, what is most interesting to me is the detail and how much it sort of tried to innovate and improve on that detail. because clearly at the end of the Xbox 360, you could see they were running into the upper limits, and it felt really clunky to play most of those games. Because, well, they can only do so much with the same box they've always had. Those games were certainly fun, but, you can just feel the fucking clunkiness. It's no longer a smooth 60. Performance goes down the shitter, except for maybe Call of Duty. It just doesn't feel fun. Going back and trying to play Far Cry 3 on an Xbox 360, trying to fucking play these other games doesn't feel good. Oh, buddy, you're not living very long now. Bye bye. There we go. Wild pig. Oh, hold on. Where's this guy? Oh yeah, I also like this fucking boar here. See, detailed boars, and you can fucking move the bushes and all this shit. Go through here. I imagine what would probably help it, these guys maybe weren't wearing the brightest fucking red they possibly could in the middle of the forest and actually use some camo like any normal military. I mean, I don't know. There's probably a reason why this military is failing. Just saying. They don't have nuclear weapons. They certainly don't have anything else to really trade for in the world, so... By all accounts, this is a failed nation. I mean, hell, people are still living in fucking shit brick houses and whatever the fuck else, so... Not particularly great. I mean, these guys are wearing red. I mean, hey, at least when they get shot, bleeding out is not so noticeable, but... It's little details like these. I mean, everything is pre-used and worn. I mean, this helicopter is literally held together with some fucking blue paint tape. So, not exactly the most ideal fucking country in the world. And they don't fucking pretend it is, and that's what I like about it. They're not afraid to show these places as dirty, worn, but also full of history, because that's kind of the thing that makes Indiana Jones or Uncharted or whatever the fuck else kind of interesting. You're going on an adventure. Now, in this case, it's, dark, war-torn Indiana Jones, where you play as a bloodthirsty piece of shit named AJ, who's here to scatter his mom's ashes, but eventually, over the course of the game, it devolves into just being used as an excuse to do whatever the fuck he wants. And that's really what I think makes this game work, is they don't fucking hide that. That's what people do with all this anime shit. It's what they do with all of this foreign shit. When they're done with it, they turn off the screen, they go back to living in America, and they fucking hate it because they're not some special cartoon character. They delude themselves into thinking that you need colors to have character. You don't. You're good. Don't tell yourself you're not. Because if you do, well, you can see the consequences of it. People in Far Cry 4 aren't happy. I think there's a good lesson to be learned. Everything in moderation. Games like these, they show you that. That doesn't make them edgy. That doesn't make them offensive. No, you can have offensive shit in a game. But you look at the people who made it. Are they, rapists or fucking mass murderers? They go outside after this game was made and then start shooting up like a school? No. That's just fucking weird. Do they start selling a shitload of drugs on the black market? No, they didn't fucking do that. Because it's a video game and that shit's illegal. I'm sure some of the CEOs maybe, who fucking knows what they do in their spare time? Oh yeah, everybody fucking knows. Epstein Island, so, there's that kind of shit. But this game was warning about that stuff and saying, hey, that's not good. We should not encourage that. They totally flipped the script. And the games they flipped the script on to say all that shit is now good and anything as normal is bad are just not good games. Functionally under the hood, they run like shit, they look like shit, and they're not well made. They use cartoons as a crutch to compensate for a lack of original or unique design. They use something that existed in the 1990s without understanding why it was good or why it existed or why any of that worked, and then just assume that vaguely because they saw some image on ChatGPT or Google, that's good enough, without any care they'll go through and leave behind a massive trail of destruction because they know they're going to be fired next month if they don't quit voluntarily and go on to the next fucking scam. They don't fucking care. And it shows. Here, it shows they did care because they really wanted to make technology with the fucking hair physics, all these environmental forests, all these big ass brick buildings, a cool fucking interesting mystery story with soap opera and war family shit like Star Wars, but minus the space. Cool fucking, Indian countries and shit like, that's cool. You're going to this fictitious Indian country like some Indiana Jones and, the Temple of Doom as a playable game. And I mean, there aren't really many Indiana Jones games. There's some old point-click adventure games. There was a canceled Staff of Kings game that was going to have like Force Unleashed physics, but here they are pushing the physics. Staff of Kings didn't manage to do that. The only things they fucking released were for the Wii. Canceled Xbox 360 one went under because of Force Unleashed 2. So I think people worry too much about these minuscule details, and the passage of time has really led them to some terrible conclusions. And that's unfortunate, because if they were less concerned with weird, extreme conclusions and, jumping to that and using it as an excuse to say and do whatever the fuck they felt like, they could focus their efforts and really improve upon this. Because this already is really fucking awesome. What would an even better version of Far Cry 4 look like? I could only imagine with, like, I don't know, say 12 more years of fucking computing progress between this and then. This and now. Okay, if most people would like graphics in games like this again, I say go for it. I mean, fuck it. You already got this on a hard drive somewhere, Ubisoft. Go back to this. It worked. You can swallow your pride a little bit. Just say, alright, we'll make the games you actually want. Okay, fuck it, our profits are going down. This whole fucking message shit really isn't working for even the Chinese, and it's not letting us get control of people. You want a great way to get control of people? Make fun games to distract them so you go do some other shit. Otherwise, they're gonna fucking notice all the terrible shit you're doing and constantly point it out. If you're doing your job right, you're not going to get piracy. You're not going to get this shit. You want to get control of people? Xbox 360. Dude, how many fucking stories were there of people who ignore their fucking girlfriends because they want to rank up on Call of Duty? So many, I can't even fucking count. But hey, speaking of counting, end with this. Before this video gets to be 5,000 gigabytes. This game's fucking really awesome. Well detailed, soap opera war shit. Love it. And I also love the shit they preach about in here. And it doesn't feel forced, because it's just one section and then the rest of the game you go back to shooting, and it goes with more stuff with the mystery. They don't just keep hammering it over the head with, preachy horse shit to control you, as if it fucking matters. Like, okay, it's a TED Talk and whatever, and everybody pretends this thing is the way it fucking is, even though it isn't. I mean, you go outside and fucking see shit like this, I'm sure, all the time in some places, but they don't try to fucking treat that as if it's some sort of admirable thing here. I mean, these are people who are mostly drifters, people from other countries who don't even want to be here. Those people who are from this country in Kirat are living in, shotgun shacks. Some places don't even have fucking running water or food. They're constantly under surveillance by the Royal Army. Those who are fighting against them are getting fucked up and don't know how to manage their shit because Amita and Sabal are all over the fucking place. And you can see that this is a pretty worn down, fucked up nation state that's failed. So as a result, they basically don't have anything to bargain with outside in the world. Because what the fuck would they do? Nothing much. I mean, chances are, if they can barely take care of themselves, what's to stop someone else from just invading this shit and getting some free land? Like China, hey, free fucking land. You want to get some slave labor, go ahead. And that's actually interesting as fuck. Nobody's going to make a game about that, though, because if they go up against China, they don't exist. That would be interesting. But too real for YouTube, I'm afraid. Thanks for watching. That's gonna do it for for now. Later.